My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Center Hill Road, Ecru, Mississippi, 38841. I am still under attack by Scientology. So let me explain what Scientology is. There are more than three dimensions. There are 12 in total, four layers of three dimensions each. These dimensions reside within us. It looks like inward expansion. It comes out someplace else, not on top of us, it's inside. We are like the bottom layer of 12 dimensions. We are facing this way, they are facing the other way. So there are more than 12, there are more than three dimensions. This is a fact. We have biology in these extra dimensions, extra dimensional biology. We utilize this biology to have an afterlife. The human genome produces a 12-dimensional humanoid designed to live in outer space. It has horns on our head. We fly around. We are Anunnaki. That is our bloodline. That is the human afterlife experience. You die, you get to go experience an Anunnaki. Scientology is the practice of utilizing this extra dimensional biology before they die. They remove it from themselves while they are still alive, and they use technology to turn it into upper dimensional vehicles, biologies in which they can drive throughout the upper dimensions. These organisms are known to us as aliens. They can make us lucid dream, give us out of body experiences, make us lose time, track of time, make us sleepwalk. So these aliens are remote controlled. People on Earth are driving them around at this very moment. There are no such thing as extraterrestrials out on this planet. These are all from Earth. All the aliens are from Earth. So this started for me over 13 years ago. I was a political activist on social media, Facebook. I participated in politics a lot. I'm also an author. It's in your genius. I write literature for fun. I inspired a lot of people. I had a large following. Somebody decided to install technology in my brain, extra dimensional technology, a phone service, if you will. It gave other Scientologists the ability to invade my privacy, to see my thoughts, to see what I see, to hear what I hear. And then the government came under Barack Obama, and they assimilated me into a hive mind. They told me they found devices. Well, some of these people in the hive mind are hostile. They are not good people at all. They are extremely hostile. And there was conflict from the very beginning. They harass people constantly. It's what they're conditioned to do. They harass constantly. So then there was a hearing held in my name, a hearing, a court hearing, to determine my mental status. I guess whoever was responsible wanted to determine me mentally ill so they could have the right to use upper level surveillance technologies on me, because that's a law in the United States, I guess. If you're declared mentally disabled, they have a right to use technology on you or surveillance technology. This is this is way beyond the limits of what's safe and what's right. So I think it's illegal. I know it's illegal. It's not just them reading my thoughts, it's also civilians. It's the entire hive mind, the entire public, the entire Scientology public. It's a hive mind. All of our minds are linked together. We can hear each other's thoughts. They can even feel what I feel, see what I see, hear what I hear, smell what I smell, taste what I taste. And I used to have the same ability with them until they gave me brain damage. So these people got to witness me writing my intellectual property. I wrote Crazy Bird Comics. I wrote the Environmental Creation Agency, Buffalo Dollars, Alien Bob, Bug Bob, Space Bob, and several other stories and they stole my ideas. I invented holographic drafting. Well, I guess I invented it. It's probably coevolution, but I had these ideas before Microsoft come out with it. I mean, directly before, like a few weeks before, because I'm a machinist, a tool and die maker. I use drafting at work. They stole divine currency or buffalo dollars, but they just stole the title. They didn't steal the entire thing. And they have stolen my works. Anything that I study, or write about, or talk about, they are also involved. Some of these people are nice, but some are hostile. They plan on torturing me to death and stealing my intellectual property. So they tried to steal the ability to write, my intelligence. They tried to take it and put it on another person. They literally stole brain tissue out of my head and put it on another person in an attempt to somehow gain my intelligence. Then they experimented on me. They assaulted me. They watched me work and they assaulted me to see what was allowing me to be this intelligent. I am very sick. It turned into a snuff film. This technology that they use has a narcotic-like effect upon them. It elevates their dopamine levels, and norepinephrine, serotonin, and growth hormones, and testosterone. It elevates all these chemicals in our body. It artificially stimulates our brain and central nervous system. It causes the release of neurochemicals uh, and hormones. It has an extremely narcotic-like effect upon the user. They are all high, out of their minds. This has led to extremely violent behavior. They are extremely irritable. That's why they harass constantly. Their elevated dopamine levels are giving them irritability. They're psychotic and delusional. They're quick to become violent, irritable. They're jealous and petty and greedy. All of these human behaviors that we have, all these negative human behaviors that are natural, are exacerbated in these people, like pettiness. They don't want me to have my biology like it's a toy, like it's a kid in a sandbox fighting over a toy. They don't want me to have it. Pettiness, jealousy. They don't want me to have the ability to write intellectual property. They don't want me to have the ability to function properly. Jealousy. They don't want me to have all the attention that I've garnered within the Scientology community. And then toxic masculinity is rampant. So the people doing this to me, the males have toxic masculinity. One of them does, at least. And toxic masculinity presents itself as violence in people. They harass and become violent. They want to destroy other people's biology. That's what toxic masculinity does. They want to be number one. It's like a competition to them. They can't have any competition. So this technology, it also gives them the ability to drive other organisms. They can drive humans, animals, insects, and worms in any dimension. They have poisoned me with worms. They put it in my food. Third dimensional worms. They call it Vortex. Worms with teeth. Yes, they broke into my house and poisoned my food. They also use flies as a drone so they can drop off a load. They put them on your skin or in your drink. They use house flies to do this. Bot flies. Scientology has a big problem. Harassment is terrible, and so is assault with a deadly weapon. They are body parts mongers. They need our body parts to complete their alien forms. They have to have transplants to drive an alien. So they take it from the public. And this has led to the conditioning that we're fodder to them. We're nothing but bags of body parts to them. I'm getting harassed at the moment. They won't leave my property. They are all driving their aliens onto my property and using these aliens to assault me and my family. They're assaulting me in the upper dimensions using blades and torture devices, and they're assaulting me in the third dimension using worms. Today they are planning on taking more brain tissue